Here we are, and this is my honest practical guide to strategic social media community building. And today I will guide you from tonal voice and content plan to targeting and smashing key metrics. But let me introduce myself. My name is Ksenia, and 8 years ago, I was an experienced graphic designer and PR specialist with 3 years of experience in fashion wear first startups. Luckily, I met my boyfriend, who was a full stack developer for that moment. With the power of two, we developed our first startup. It's called Cheese. Cheese is a photographer booking service in 80 countries with photographers around the globe, and there are 2,000 creatives there. It took a year, but it took about a year to create an MVP. And you know what? Um, Once we launched it, like nobody started to book our photographers and we stopped. And I had a question, only the one. Why happened nothing? And it was a fatal mistake that so many developers make. We were so excited about making cheese and full of ideas how to improve the service technically, which would make it a premier destination for all things that professional photographers need, that we thought that people will flock to us because how great it was. But you can buy, book, rent something that you don't even know, no matter how great a product or service is. So today the situation a bit changed, and marketing communication strategy is absolutely crucial and to any business success in today's world. Now, I understood that most startups wouldn't have huge budgets as we hadn't, so spend as performance tools and ATL media like radio, TV, such on, and this is fine. Social media marketing is something new to the marketing. It's different, and social media marketing doesn't require huge media budgets while being very effective, efficient in driving your brand's growth. And it's all about, I think, thinking, like finding your own unique tone of voice and positioning your business as a modern and appealing brand worth liking, following, and buying from. And today, personally, I'm in the middle of an all-time consuming process. It's my own flat renovation. It takes all the time, and uh, you can believe or not, but there are a lot of similarities between those two. And I would say that building strategy is a very close to this. You can ask yourself many times why I should make not a shower but a bath, or perhaps why not to make both, right? Why is a very powerful word and the most important question people can ask in life. Today, I'm working with such brands like cafes, clothing brands, cars, beauty supplies, many others. And the more wise the client I ask each other about the business and the strategy for its promotion, the better is the outcome. Let me show you really quick my workflow and how I spread the process and integrate it into companies. There are a few main parts: strategy creation, content plan, customer support, bloggers and collaborations, and targeting advertisements. It takes like a whole month of process of working on this, and I did like some breaks. And I will send you the presentation. You can share this, and let's focus on the strategy. And the strategy by itself mostly questions to your customer behavior. And working on each block, I ask myself why many times. It's easy. Let's have a look here together, like what we can ask for our customers. Why people buy your products? Why competitors do this, don't do that? And in the age of 25 to 35, people buy more. What happens? Even why Instagram or Facebook? Why LinkedIn, or why Twitter? Why not Twitter? Tons of questions allow you to do in-depth research and to find the best solutions. And then when we have a strategy, we switch to content plan. Why the client pay you to make it? And working on a content plan, the most relevant question is why client to pay you, because they have some KPIs. They want you to make something, to sell, to aware, to raise followers, or to change the engagement rate. Depending on the objectives, we should focus on KPIs that matter in driving growth and not overstress on our secondary metrics that can become a distraction here. Always focus on the end game. You know what I mean? And then when we do have customer content plan, we do have the strategy how we do this. We start to work with early customers there, and we provide customer support. And here we need to reply the question why they did ask those questions, specific questions. Every negative comment or dynamic have its own remedy. For example, if a woman said that today's croissant was unusually dry, it doesn't mean that she's troll or has nothing else to do. To the contrary, it means that she appreciates your business and is your loyal customer. She probably starts her morning to buying bread to your bakery, and it's upset to her that it's unexpected bad today to her in her favorite place. So that's why she contacted you, is because she cares, and therefore to attend her to have her feedback and acknowledge, make feel her valued and special. Trust me. So she will stay with you much longer at this if you will reply and you will care about those facts. This is the type of meaningful customer interactions that mass reach media support can buy. This is why you have to answer the questions in messengers instead of direct to the site. And this is why you have to reply during the weekends and not wait for Mondays, right? So, okay, your plan is ready, all good, and you have someone to reply. And here we have started to have some, we have to find the channels how to tell about your story, about your products, and to grow, right? So, I would say that now we have any products should have some media which tells about it. And we have bloggers, collaborations, activities, cross promotions, no direct advertisement, I mean. And probably, but definitely, there are too many bloggers in 2020. They are not all good, right? So why are those specific bloggers are good for you? And to find the answer, you can use analytic tools like LiveDune and so on. And to understand the nature of your followers, are they real? You have to reply questions why again. For example, does the blogger have the same audience as you have? Why users who follow the bloggers follow each other, for example? Ask yourself why comments are too short or have only emoji in there, like all of them. Challenging moments should answer the questions of why. It puts you deeper to understanding the algorithms of social media and your audience. So the next step is paid advertisement. In social media, we call it targeting. Even in TikTok or wherever, it's targeted advertisement. It's a marketing tool built numbers of many questions or why. It's just like Excel sheets, and you should see the numbers and ask yourself why there is peak number, why it's a peak points and something, why we paid $100 and got just 5 followers. It's like a pretty small amount, but there is always a reason, and you need to find why there is a lack of orders on Black Friday, why we see the changes in CPC, for example. And what's the next? In the end of our meeting, I would tell you some extra tips and tricks if you're still here. And Please repeat all the questions month by month, the same questions. Start to create the next month plan at least 2 weeks in advance. And ask yourself why it doesn't work anymore. And accept why it what question to the second plan. Thank you. It was my short presentation and guide to your social media world.